Hey y'all, it's your girl and I'm here to deliver the daily short message for the collective. Hope all is well. Remember only to take what resonates and leave what does not. If the message is not for you, do not force it. It is not for you. Also, don't forget to flip and change the roles as you see them fit. I hope everybody is feeling happy, healthy, blissful, and vibrant today. If you have not, subscribe to my YouTube channel or paid a visit to my Etsy shop. The link is under my bio. You can do so whenever you please. I just woke up, and I gotta go pee. But anyway, somebody left a message under here saying, this is exactly why I stopped listening to tarot card readers, because we feed off of people's souls. No, he said we feed off of weak people's souls. First of all, partner, why would I feed off of a weak soul? What does that give me? Wouldn't I go for strong souls? Second of all, it's not what we look at. It's what we choose to see. It's not what we hear. It's what we choose to listen to. There's always a choice. So stop being the weak soul, okay? Because tarot card readers are to expand people's minds, give them different perspectives. You don't have to claim it. You are still your own individual person. And if you was wise, you would take everything with a grain of salt, regardless of if someone nails it. Now, I must have nailed it because you got in your feelings and went into my comment and had to leave something smart. So I must have nailed it. You must be the Libra that I'm talking about. Get well and stop harassing people because we don't tell you what you want to hear. Now back to the today's reading. People get up here and show what's really wrong with them all the time. What's really the problem, what's really wrong with them, that they're not healed. They're still hurting. And that's okay. We all hurt, but don't blame the other person. Don't blame nobody but yourself for hurting. Bottom of the deck. And let's make that official. The Hermit. The Hermit is Virgo energy. Voila, I'm a Virgo. I guess I know what I'm talking about. I guess I know what I'm talking about because I've been there. I've been the hurt one. I've been the healed one. I've been the nice one, which is the foolish one. I've been the evil one. I've been it all. Okay, so, and I don't blame nobody but myself for choosing each character I choose to show up in life, except for my authentic one, which is who I'm being right now. Authentic. Self-reflect. Self-reflect. Introspect. Because if you take time in isolation, in solitude, to connect with yourself, you would only listen to your inner world, regardless of what you hear from the external world. You will always check back home with yourself and see if this is fitting to how you feel and what you're willing to accept on a programic level, because we all need new program. So I suggest people find the right program and that fits them on a soul level. And there's not one soul on this earth that is weak. Souls aren't weak. Egos are. So that's a lesson within itself. Souls are never weak. Egos are. But you'd rather be restricted. People would rather be restricted. They would rather set limits for their self. They would rather be closed-minded and trapped by their negative thinking or their beliefs or their traditions instead of setting their mind free. And the first way to set your mind free is to clear it. Clear it from everything that you've ever been told and find some new programming. But make sure you sit with yourself like the Hermit in solitude, because the best knowledge is internal knowledge, okay? But if you can't find yourself, you got tarot card readers that'll help you. Don't get mad at us because we helping you look at yourself in the mirror. Or look at the problem in its true form, not what you want it to be. So I could possibly be talking to a Virgo, but it doesn't have to be. A Virgo could possibly be finally self-reflecting, or Spirit is just saying, in general, people need to self-reflect. They need to connect with themselves, so they need solitude, so that they can work through these thoughts and these emotions and not allow anything external to program them or keep them trapped in their head or keep them trapped in a belief or keep them restricted or keep them in fear or whatever the case may be. The abundance is key. Thinking in abundance, never thinking that you're limited, no matter who's in front of you. Most people can take that. Well, I ain't gonna say most people. People who are doing the work, who are gaining the knowledge, can take whatever's in front of them and use it for their own advantage. Okay? For their own advantage. Start to love yourself. Because if you love yourself, start to spend time with yourself. If you spend time with yourself, you start to love yourself and reject everything else. And then you start to nurture the universe, which is you, yourself, as well as your external world, with pure water, pure divine water, healed water, loving water. And when I say water, I'm talking about emotions. Emotions is the water realm. You will be carrying the right kind of emotions. Instead of walking around here stuck in your head, you would be feeling and then choosing things that will help you feel good about yourself, feel good about life, feel good about things. You would be seeing things in abundance, not limited. We have the Death card. So Empress is Taurus energy. Death is Scorpio energy. So major transformations, okay? And these transformations will start to happen once somebody removes themselves from the world and spends less time with their mind fixed on the outer world and more time focused on their internal world and their internal motions and where they're coming from and how they're being inspired and Death is letting go of parts of yourself that does not serve you. It's the end of phases in your life. You're going through a phase that you may not like. The phase is called transformation and growth. But this growth does not take place if you are distracted by the world and what everybody else is doing, or mad at any great advice from a spiritualist who only wants to see you doing better. That's why they tell you the truth. Now, some people, I ain't gonna say every tarot card reader is a great one, because there's not. There's more not so great ones than you think, but there are great ones out there. And don't ever discredit me. Don't ever discredit me, because I don't play those games. Now we have the Hangman. The Hangman is a new perspective. So someone needs a new perspective because the mentality that they have keeps them restricted. That closed mind, that prisoner or victim mentality keeps you restricted. So it will always be what someone else did to you rather than what you're doing to yourself. So a new perspective. If things feel like they're delayed, it's because you don't have the knowledge that is needed for the next part of your journey. And Spirit is not going to send you on a journey that you're not prepared for. So the one that you're leaving or should be leaving, you may need to rewalk it again and see what information did you fucking miss. What didn't you learn? Because now that you think you're at the finish line, why aren't you moving forward? Because you missed out on something. Go back. Now think it another way. Think it another way and stop rejecting these emotions because you think that rejecting emotions will stop you from dealing with situations. No, it won't. They'll always be there. You have a decision to make, and it's always up to you. So I hope that brought some clarity.